Hey, what's going on, y'all? Booney here, and I'm here with a Dead or Alive 6 video. And this is actually a training video, like to teach you how to do things and stuff. Because my friends have asked me, like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? You know, things like that. So, here I am with a video, you know, and so, let's get right into it. Oh, one more thing. I have a bit of fuzziness on my mic. I don't know what's going on with it. I think it's time for a new one. But you know, you're gonna be hearing it probably. I'm not sure till I watch the video myself. So, you know, if you hear it, I apologize. There's nothing I can do at the moment, you know, so you know. Alright, so here we go. Step number one. Alright, so step number one, just like in all other 3D fighters out there, 2D fighters out there, you gotta space out. Alright, so while spacing out, you gotta learn how to move correctly. You know, you gotta get used to movement. Alright, so movement requires this thing called crouch dash, or I'm gonna call it crouch dashing. Alright, so how you do it is how you basically throw a fireball in Street Fighter, you know, like the Hadouken motion, but you're not actually throwing a fireball, let alone hitting a punch button or anything like that. You're not even pressing the button, you're just using the motion. Alright, so with that being said, the motion, if you're using the D-pad, is down and then forward, but you gotta like slide your finger over to the right arrow. So, you know, you see that? Look down at the bottom left screen. That motion. You see that? Like in Street Fighter. You also can do it backward as well. Now, in order to get this motion down, you gotta spam it. Alright, so you gotta hit it rapidly. Alright, so don't do nothing to hurt your thumb or nothing like that. You know, it's just for practice. Just stay calm with it. You see that? See that? Now don't dash like that. I had messed it up. Don't dash like that. That's forward. You don't want that. Also, backdashing like this, you don't want that either. You want this. That's what you want. You want the crouch dash. Okay, so that's how you do it forward. Here's how you do it backward. Okay, so that's faster than doing this. You see that? It's a big difference. That's just tapping back twice. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. You see that? Now here's the crouch and dash going back. All right. Now here's the difference. It's faster. You see that? You see that? It's much faster. So what this do is help you get in and get out. All right. Now if your thumb is hurting, it's okay. Take a break. It's really meant for using it when you have to. You don't have to spam it. Yeah, well, spam it for practice, but like don't spam it every single chance you get, you know, because you don't want to hurt yourself. But it's best to get used to it, because there might be times where you might have to spam it just to get in on somebody or just to get away from somebody, you know, but just take it easy on that, because when I first was practicing it, it was hurting my thumb. I'm used to it now. Just saying. Okay, so that covers movement. Now another tip for this step is moves for getting in and moves for getting out. Alright, so here are some moves that, as a Mila player, here's moves that she has to help you get in on the opponent. Alright, so we got forward K. See that? Now, the reason why it helps getting in is because she take a step. Alright, so you see the step with it before she throw the kick? Which is really, really crucial because you can use that and mix that in with your movement. So just get close enough just so your leg could get out there, you know. See what I'm saying? You know, you playing this, you know, the dance, you know. And then wait for the right time to throw it out. You know, try not to whiff it, you know, things like that. Now, there's another one too. Now that is very dangerous as for Mila, but it's really, really good at the same time. But if it's blocked, you can get throw punished. But if you hit somebody, you knock them down, get a guaranteed low throw, low combo throw, you know. So, you know, it works out for her. Also, 4-4-P, that's a high punch. Notice she take the step. And forward P plus K, notice she take the step. Now, of course, if you're stationary and you use the move, it's not really going to go anywhere because you got to move with the move. See what I'm saying? You got to move in and out with it. Alright, so that's moves for getting in. Now, here are some moves for keeping the opponent out. Alright, so when you keep the opponent out, basically you're using moves that help you basically get quick recovery. See that? So most of them are short range, and there are some you can actually use to get in on people as well. Alright, so for example, a good keep away tool is this right here. You see it's short distance. She is taking a little mini step, but it's not good enough. But if somebody runs in on me, I could pop that out there and just kick them right in the head. You know. And back K, which is really good. It's like a little push kick. So if they walk in on me, you know, or try to run in on me and I pop this out, it's a hit. See what I'm saying? So, you know, things like that. Also, her low sweep. Her low sweep is actually a good tool for getting in as well, because you can like dash in and then low sweep like that. Also, somebody run in on you, you can quickly do that, and then they'll come and get hit as well. Alright, so that's just a small example of keeping people out. Well, some small examples. Also, movement in this game helps with punishing. You know, like how Tekken do and any other 3D fighter out there do. Alright, so when you whiff punish, basically, for those you don't understand it, just in case, you getting somebody to miss a move just so you can hit them or throw punish them in DOA. Alright, so here's what that you look like. You see that? She's whiffing. Oh, I messed up. Okay, let me back up. You know. Also, if you're lucky, if you hit them just... Let me turn that off. Okay, so also if you're lucky and you hit them just as if they're trying to, you know, hit you at the same time, just about, you get a counter strike. Now, counter strikes is different in DOA because it's automatic stun. Alright, and speaking of automatic stun, it leads me to my next point of this step, which is called stun confirming. Now, when you confirm a stun, you basically getting the stun out to help you play the stun game, the very first start. Alright? So, that's the stun right there. you know, and then I could just go into the stun. All right, now this is very basic. I'm pretty sure all y'all pretty much know this stuff. It's in the tutorial too, but a lot of people don't really, you know, understand like the strategies behind it, you know. So okay, so there are hold tips that I have for you for playing the range game. So as you move in and out, see what moves are being used to have a better understanding of your opponent. So some people might come in with a mid kick, just being seen here. See that?
Let's go.
You know. So in Hitomi's case, that's a good move because it has some range on it. But if you know what's coming more frequently, you could kind of guess, and 9 times out of 10 you'll be right. Also, if it's a move that keeps working on you, you can hold that as well, because if something works on you, they're gonna use it again. If something's not working on you, they're not gonna use it again. And if they do use it again, it won't be a whole lot of times, you know. Alright, so basically just pay attention to the moves that they do that work and is being used commonly. That's it. Alright, now this brings us to close range fighting, because once you get in, you gotta know what to do when you're in. Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, so alright, y'all, this is step number 2. Alright, so this is close range fighting. Alright, so the basic part of close range fighting are pokes and mix-ups. Alright, so basically when you use pokes and mix-ups, I'm actually using Janly for this. Okay, so when you use pokes and mix-ups, you find it a good poke that's kind of safe. You know, like high jab. You know, some mid punches like 4P. You know, things like that, or low kick, low jab. Those are pokes. And when you use a poke, you're trying to get a stun confirmed. You're trying to hit somebody that's trying to hit you. Alright? So usually people use quick ones. Alright? So the reason why they use quick ones is so that they can quickly get you in a stun on Counter-Strike, so they can play the stun game. And once they confirm that, then they'll be able to play the stun game. Alright? Now, mix-ups come in many different ways, because you know you can use regular string mix-ups, or you can mix up using pokes as well. You can mix up using throws. However you want to mix somebody up, you can do that. Alright? So, for example, if somebody's attacking and the other person is guarding, you could basically throw them to open them up. Or you could use some sort of guard break to open them up as well to see if they attack or not. See what I'm saying? The guard breaks in this game gives you frame advantage. Alright? Not all of them, but some of them. So like, for example, Mila's 4K, that's +3. See what I'm saying? And once you got the advantage, you can keep attacking. Now, there's no guarantee that it will hit, you know, but some moves that has guard breaks can be easily guaranteed with another hit, depending on the frame advantage. So, you know, but throws like this, that's plus 15. Not saying every time it's plus 15, I get advantage with every character to like do a move that's guaranteed or anything like that. It doesn't work that way. It just apply for the character. So Mila can do this, and then boom. So that hat kick is guaranteed. Even though it's not a guard break, it's guaranteed. Not all guard breaks have guaranteed moves afterward. So don't rely on that. And not all guard breaks are positive. For example, Jan Lee's that's actually negative. See, I got plus 17. He has negative 17. Alright, so, you know, don't rely on crap like that. Make sure you look at your stuff with your character. Okay, so back to what we're doing. Okay, so basically when you playing the mix-up game, you're obviously tricking people up with mix-ups. Like high-low, throws, whatever. Basically trying to stun the person, trying to trick them into attacking when you attacking so you can get the stun, you know, and get the advantage to make them disrespect your frames so you can hit them. Alright, so let's talk about the delayed string. Alright, so I'm gonna actually go back to Janly for this one. Okay, so delayed string. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so boom, boom. Now, here's the delayed string. Boom, boom, boom. It's slower. See that? Alright. So, see that? So, basically, what the delayed strings are in this game is basically used to you know, to get a counter hit. Basically, to make people think that you're gonna finish attacking, but you're not. You're just holding the next attack back, slowly inputting the other move. So I'm gonna set up a situation just for example. Okay, so here we go. Okay, that's too fast. There we go. Okay, so look. See that? That's just an example. I might think, okay, so he's doing 2 punches and he might guard. No, the third one coming. See that? And he get to play the stun game since it's a counter strike. You see that? Alright, so that's a perfect example of that. Now, you also have throw punishing as well. So I'm gonna actually use Janly for this one as well. So when you throw punish somebody, it's basically a negative frame move that's 8 or below. So -8 and below, you can get like a punish throw off of that, like a throw punish. So anything that's -7 and higher, it could be fuzzy guarded. It's not a guaranteed throw. I'll go over fuzzy guard later, but to show you what I mean as far as like the disadvantage is this, like let me see here. Let me have a guard. Okay, so this right here is -11, right? The advantage is -11, which means Jan Lee, he can hit me with a forward throw and I get throw punished. All right. Now I know Jan Lee's frame, so this here is throw punishable. Alright? So look. See that? That's throw punish. As long as you hit it on time, you should be able to get them. That's throw punishment. Alright? Now, fuzzy guarding is where you are -7 and higher. Alright? So, to set that up, I'm going to use... Let's hit training. We're going to put that on guard. Guard all. Let me see here. Action is guard all. Guard all. Reaction is throw. Standing command 1. Okay, so this move here is what, -6 or 7? So I should be able to fuzzy guard it. But I'm going to show you the difference between fuzzy guarding and not fuzzy guarding. Okay, so since I was at a disadvantage, the person might think like, oh, okay, I can grab her. But since it's at that certain point where it's like -7 or -6 or higher than that, I can fuzzy guard it. It won't get thrown. See that? And to fuzzy guard, all you basically doing is pressing diagonally forward down twice and then it didn't square. See that? You could do it so fast that it'll seem like that you're like still standing up and it'll kind of go through you, but you're really crouching and standing back up real fast. See that? But if I don't, I'm gonna get grabbed. See? It's not a guaranteed throw punish. That's what I'm saying. Alright? So that's fuzzy guarded. Alright. So now we're on advantage and disadvantage. Alright? So when you got the advantage, you can keep attacking. When you have plus frames, you can keep attacking. When you got negative frames, which is disadvantage, you cannot attack anymore. You only could guard or sidestep or hold. Alright, simply put, advantage you can keep attacking. Disadvantage you can't attack anymore. That's it. Alright, simply put. Now let's talk about the advantage first. Alright, like I said, when you got the advantage, you can keep attacking. So to show this, I'm gonna use this right here. Alright, so you see plus 11. Alright, so after that, I'm gonna use this. Alright, that is 12 frame. That's a 12 frame move right there. Alright, 4P. Now let's go back to this. Okay, so the plus 11 after the guaranteed kick are frames that's being subtracted from the 12 over at frames. Alright, now we're not focused on the middle number and the number at the end. We're focusing on the one at the left where it say frame, the number towards the left, not the one in parentheses and the other one towards the right. Scratch all that out, only the frame. Okay, so you got the plus. Bear with me. Alright, it's gonna sound confusing at first, but bear with me. You got advantage plus 11 and you're subtracting it from the 12. Alright, so 12 minus 11 is what? 1? Just to make sure. I'm a little slow at math, I'm not gonna lie. So 12 minus 11. Where the hell is my calculator? Okay, here we go. Just to be sure. 1. Right. So, call me slow if you want to. I don't care. I just want to give y'all the right information. Okay, so basically, when this is getting added to, well, subtracted from my 12 frame move, it becomes a 1 frame move now. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody's attacking while I have that plus 11 advantage, they're gonna get hit out of it. Alright, so to prove it, I'm gonna do it. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to my other Mila. Alright. See that? Counter strike? Counter strike. That's called a frame trap. Alright? Now when you got the advantage and somebody attack and you get a counter strike, that's a frame trap. Remember that. Now simply put, you don't have to remember the numbers, just remember what move to do. Just remember the animation. Like, oh, okay, well, since I did that, I can do that afterward. You know, that sort of thing. That's the frame trap. Alright, that's just her frame trap off of throws and stuff, off the advantage. And like I said, you can use certain moves that give you advantage on hit as well. So like that's plus 6. And if I use my 15 frame move afterward, that's basically saying 15 minus 6. Alright, so this is plus 6. Throw a 15 frame move out there. 15 minus 6. So what? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. That kick is now a 9 frame move. See what I'm saying? So to prove that, I am going to switch to this Mila and then do it. I messed up. There we go. Counter strike. See that? Alright, so to show, like, to remember this stuff, all you gotta do is just find the moves and just remember the not the information, but the animation. Remember the animation, and that's all you can do. Like, don't waste time trying to figure out, like, oh, okay, well, this equals this plus that. No, don't do that. Just know what it is with the move. That's how you get it down easier. Alright? Now, disadvantage. Like I said, when you got the disadvantage, you can't attack anymore. Alright? So, this disadvantage comes in getting guarded and getting put in situations where the other person got the advantage. Like this. The other Mila is negative 11 on that. And to prove that, I'm going to switch to the other Mila and do the same thing. You're going to see that my advantage is going to be negative 11. See that? Negative 11 for advantage. Alright? So that means if I try to do this, like, that means if I use the other Mila and do that and try to strike back, I'm gonna get hit. So I got no choice but to guard, hold, or sidestep. See what I'm saying? So look, check this out. Alright. See that? I guard it. Guard it. Sidestep. Sidestep. Hold.
Let's go. I won't. Let's go.
Hold.
Let's go. That's it. Yo.
Okay, so you get the idea. Alright, now if you have any questions about that, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, so now we're on stun game. Alright? Stun game. Now when you play the stun game, you basically can keep the combo going and then get a launcher to another combo, simply put. Now when you play the delayed stun game, you want to wait for someone to hold so you can grab them. And once you grab somebody when they're holding, you do extra damage. They said that in the tutorial, so I'm gonna show you anyway. Let me switch to this one. Alright, so extra damage. Alright, so that's pretty much what that is. And usually when you do that, you want to go for your strongest throw. Or go for a throw that gives you frame advantage if you want to just mess with their brains. See what I'm saying? Okay, so now that's out of the way. Here are some hold tips for playing a close range game. Alright, so tip number 1 for playing the close range game for holding is pay close attention of the opponent's pokes, mix-ups, and delay game. Alright, also pay attention to launchers and the areas that they strike more frequently. Alright, whether it be the same animation or just the same thing that hit in the same spot more frequently, or just the same thing over and over. Pay close attention to those because you can hold those. Alright, so for example, let me set something up with Mila. Oh, no, not that. Oops. Let me see here. Alright. Okay, so the first move is a high and then a mid. And then the launcher is a mid punch. Alright, so you can actually hold that stuff. Like if you see it over and over, you can hold that. Alright, so I'm gonna hold the launcher. Well, I gotta get stunned first. Look. The launcher is a mid punch. See what I'm saying? Also, you can use special like the character specific holds too. Once you master this, you'll be able to get those out more frequently as well. All right. All right. Okay, so, and where I say that's for just playing a stun game. Now mix up wise is let me see here. You see that? That's back P, which is a high and down kick. All right. So, oh crap. Let me go back to her. Okay, so high low, high low, high low. All right, so with that being said, you can switch up your guarding, like guard high then duck low, or you can hold high and then hold or hold low. All right, so I'll show you. See that? See that? Also, you can punish as well. See that? So that's pretty much what I mean by the whole tips when you hold the mix-ups. You can also hold during the delay game as well. Alright, so to get started in doing that, I'm gonna place the other Mila. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright? So it's high, mid, mid. High, mid, mid. High, mid, mid. High, mid, mid. Okay? See that? I hold the last mid. I hold the second mid. See what I'm saying? You can hold the first one too, if you know what they're gonna use. See that? So they might be trying to trick you and play the delay game with you just to try to trick you. But if you know it's coming, just hold that area. See what I'm saying? And if you got a character that got special holds or whatever, use a special hold on them. And, you know, get extra damage. If you're Bayman or some sort of wrestler or something, you know. Or somebody excels off that like Lee Fang. Yeah, and also pay attention to the launchers they use more frequently. And which areas they strike the most. That's pretty much how you do it for that. Alright, so that concludes this. Tips number 3 and 4 will be covered in the next video. Hopefully if I ever get through it, all of it. Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, that's short. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make part number 2 now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Hope this helped. Shout out to Aku and KZ Spaceboy Rock, also known as the Spider. Both my students. Also, shout out to all my students. Alright, so thanks for watching. Hope this helped. Catch y'all later. Peace.